In this lesson, you will add structural beams to the entryway of the structure. You will also set the offset value for the steel beams to allow for the concrete slab that will be added in a later exercise. Click the menu browser and select Open Project. Then open the file rstmdl bms02 steel. We will now add beams using the chain tool. In the project browser, under Structural Plan Views, double-click 02 floor. Zoom in on the entryway of the structure. From the Home tab, on the Structure panel, click Beam. Then change the element type to W-wide flange W12 by 26. On the options bar, click Chain. Then move the cursor over the column at grid B1.5 until the triangle displays, which indicates the midpoint of the column, and click to enter the beam start point. Then click the midpoint of the column at the grid location B.1 and 0.75 to specify the beam endpoint. Then, along grid line 0.75, click grid line C, grid line D1, and grid line E. Then move to the left and click the column at grid lines E and 0.5. Then click D1 and 0.5. Then click Modify. Next, we will set the beam offset value. We will lower the offset value for all beams to accommodate the slab that you will add in a future lesson. Draw a selection box around the entryway to select the columns and beams. On the very bottom right corner of the Revit window, you will see the filter icon that shows that 19 entities are selected. On the Multi-Select tab, from the Filter panel, click Filter. Then, in the Filter dialog, click Check None, and under Category, select Structural Framing Girder, and click OK. You should now see that 6 elements are selected and only the structural girders are highlighted. Click the Element Properties drop-down and select Instance Properties. In the Instance Properties dialog, under Constraints, for Z-direction justification, select Other, and for Z-direction offset value, type -5 inches. Then click OK. Clear the selection, and let's view the beams in 3D. Click the View tab, and on the Create panel, click the 3D View drop-down and select Default 3D. Zoom in on the entryway of the structure. Then zoom in on one of the steel beams to see the orange line representing the analytical model. Close the file without saving it, as the next lesson provides its own training file. And that concludes this lesson.